Good afternoon, Ashley. Thank you for having us here.
Thanks for having me.
Can you please give us a brief background about yourself?
So I was born and raised in Wildwood, Illinois. Came out to Arizona when I was in high school, a junior actually. It's a weird transition going from private school in the Midwest to public school in the Southwest. And I just never felt at home in Phoenix. And so when I was about 19 or 20, I came to Flagstaff. And I've kind of been messing around on the West Coast ever since. I did some trail work up in Washington, some restoration work up there. I worked in Grand Canyon for a little bit. I've done tons of restaurant work all over the place. And I've always found myself doing artwork as a hobby. And so a lot of the things I've done in the outdoors have kind of influenced that and made me more inspired to kind of keep going with that. Since the day I was born, my mom said my first words were colors because I was just fascinated by separating all my Legos into their own sections of their own colors. I would always participate in the bookmark coloring contest in school so I could get points at the book fair. I would opt into doing art classes over language classes, so I never learned Spanish or German or French. I guess about 3 years ago, actually, when I was trying to find more stability in my life. And so I stepped away from the river community and I wanted to have more of a stable home life. I stepped away from alcohol for a bit and kind of just regrounded myself. And in that time, just like you would guess, if you're not spending time at the bar or you're not on the river all the time, I had a lot of time with myself. And so I kind of picked up this wood burning tool I had and I thought, I'm going to start drawing again and I'm going to try out this new medium. And I just had nothing but time to focus on that, and it just blossomed into a business really. And I haven't stopped since. Mostly because I think I can relate to people trying to find balance again and figure out, what their relationship is to alcohol, substances, or the outdoors. That really sparked my attention when I heard you guys were doing things that involved getting outside more and just trying to help people find the balance as opposed to quitting something or giving up on something. And that makes me feel, it kind of normalizes things, makes you feel like a lot of things are achievable. And that was important for me to find balance again in my life. So it's cool I can give back to a program that provides that to someone. I've noticed in Flagstaff the best way to get your ideas heard is to talk to people in the community and make new friends and just get out there. It seems like if there's a good cause behind something, everyone's willing to rally behind it and share that information, which is kind of how I found you guys. A friend of mine shared the link and was like, hey, I think you'd really like this. And I've told, maybe 20 people since I first interacted with you and was able to share what a cool project is going on out there. So I'd say with my ability to network with my folks in my community and share my story about how far I've come between substance and trying to find that again. And then of course, good old social media. And I think artwork is a great way to express how proud you are of yourself. So if I can show through my art how proud I am of how far I've come, maybe that could inspire someone else to tackle a hobby and maybe get out there and try to find themselves again.